Now, I wanted to say this to you because, guys, Rasmus stepped up and got his goal today. And I don't know about you guys. How relieved, KJ, were you personally when he scored?
Oh, I was so happy for him. The way that he celebrated, I was just inside. I felt like that because I'm like, you have been grinding and grafting for that goal. And what's funny, that goal was flipping amazing, by the way. Like from a technical standpoint, to take it on the volley and with that body shape to curl it into that corner from a deflection off a defender as well. Brilliant striking technique, brilliant finishing. And I'm like, of all the chances that you've had to try and score your first Premier League goal, you scored this one. Probably one of the hardest chances you've had to try and score. But this one makes me realize, not realize, I already knew this. Give him the ball in the box. Give him the ball in the box and he will score goals. And we've just been lacking doing that. And I'm so happy for him. And hopefully this gives him the confidence, not just him personally, but the team as well, to be like, yo, this kid has got something. He has got something. He knows where the onion bag is. He just needs a chance to put it in. And I hope Ten Hag realizes the problems that we've been having with the build-up, problems we've been having with the chance creation, and fixes it so this guy can get in the box more to score more goals.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Go on, Cam.
I'm of two minds. I do think he's good. I think he'll come good. I don't think he's proven he's good enough yet. For a few reasons. There's for me, there's still runs where I'm like, you're just a bit the timing. And I think this is going to come in like year 2, year 3, where once it's like there's that Rashford cross for the header. Timing was just off. I thought the Garnacho goal was his. I was like, oh, that's a tap in. Nope. He's just behind the ball. But the goal he took was fantastic. And I do think he was hard done by when Garnacho took that shot on instead of I'm like, okay, there it is, done. And Garnacho tried to take the shot on, so he saved himself by scoring. I think there's something there. I think I love his power. I do like the fact that he's not afraid of Premier League defenders. I think sometimes he's overzealous, though. I think there's some moments where all our team lived offside today, by the way. It wasn't just him, but there's a few times where I'm like, he's trying so hard. So this is what I'm hoping is that today's goal, because I think there's an element of when you're relaxed and when you're just not trying as hard and it's natural, things come naturally. I think in the moments we're seeing him right now, it's all sort of, no, I'm trying so hard. I need this goal. I'm doing whatever. So you saw the relief today and I felt it too. Yeah. That's inspiration. I was screaming with him. And I think we'll see, hopefully he's going to play naturally.
Yeah. On your point on the runs and the timings and stuff, like literally, I honestly just believe it's him getting used to this team and the lack of consistency as a whole within the system, with the players he's playing with the type of goals we're trying to score as a team. Everything doesn't help a striker, like he's a young guy. If he came into Man City's team or Liverpool's team, he will probably, the runs that you're thinking of or the mistimings that I don't think it'll be much of an issue because he knows that Salah's here. I'll run this way and he's going to give it to me. Or, De Bruyne is going to be coming in, boom, ping, I can make that run.
Yeah, and to be fair, I think he has a nose for goal. Like, to be fair, I think he can be, like, I do think he has a nose for goal. Like, a lot of the times when he does strike a ball, I think we talked about this early days, it looks good. He looks like, it's like when he hits the ball, when he strikes the ball, it looks like there's something there. He doesn't look awkward. He looks like a striker. He's powerful. The guy's a monster. I can't wait to see when it all comes together. That's where I'm at. Like, I'm not trying to trap and dump on him. I just want to see it come together.
Yeah. I really rate him ability wise, but he's very young. He's 20 years of age. I think he turns 21 in February. He's only played about 80 league games in his entire career and only 32 last season for Atalanta and 15 appearances for us have been at the elite end of the spectrum. So he's had about a season's worth of games at you call the top end. He's under 21 years of age. He has 16 goals in about 15 appearances in that time. And there's a rawness there. And I think that I would have loved to have seen him purchased by Man United alongside a Harry Kane. Not to play together, but to have been in the team, to have been in the squad, in the same way that you've seen Alvarez being nurtured, for instance, at at Manchester City. Now, I know Haaland is also young, but Haaland is an anomaly. He is an exception, kind of that proves the rule.
Well,
the same as
Mbappe. Deep this. Ollie Watkins, right? I'm sure there's lots of Man United fans out there that'd be like, we'd rather Ollie Watkins than Rasmus Højlund. I'm not one of them. I'm not saying that. The man's 27 years old. We watched him in the Prem have kind of similar issues where it was like, oh, he's just not finishing in front of goal. Yeah. And then this year he looks fantastic. He looks like a striker. It takes time, and people need patience with a player like Rasmus Højlund. As long as he's doing all the, so this is the thing. I will say with Martial, I was out on him fairly early as a striker because I'm like, he just doesn't do the things I want from a striker.
Yeah,
I expect.
No, I make you right.
Come together like I'm using Watkins as an example because it took him 2-3 years.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, not the only one. You can look at Solanke, you can look at Wilson, like Callum Wilson, all these guys.
And this is it. And this is why Man United fans were annoying me these last couple of weeks. I get rivals doing it; they're kind of meant to. I get criticizing Rasmus Højlund, but Ollie Watkins is an example. When Ollie Watkins was at this stage of age-wise, he was playing in League Two. Yep. So I'm not saying I'd love to be good enough to play at League Two, but Ollie Watkins at Rasmus Højlund's age could not be leading the line for Man United. He was playing in League Two. So I understand wanting maybe someone like Ollie Watkins, who's 27 and experienced and has more know-how right now, but not at the behest of, that's the wrong way to word it, but have that and develop Rasmus Højlund at the same time. The way some Man United fans' minds work, everything's so singular and so binary and so basic of, well, I want better than Rasmus, so fuck him, let's buy someone better. Well, no, how about we buy someone better and also help develop him, but he's young. The same way I thought, we all put our arms around Martial at that age. We'll put our arms around Pogba when he came back at that age. They need time, they need support. It's weird how quickly certain Man United fans turned on this guy and ignored, and I'm not saying he was ever exempt of criticism, but it was a case, this guy was on average getting the ball passed to him 6 or 7 times per game, the lowest in the Premier League. And that was being ignored but we've got to have difficult conversations about him. I'm like, what do you mean? He's a 20-year-old who is being developed. We're going through the mire right now, acting like, yes, if we'd have bought someone better, if we'd have bought Harry Kane, we probably would have scored some more goals. There's no doubt about it. But that's not Rasmus Højlund's fault. It doesn't negate what Højlund is. So yeah, it's really, really important. It really, really, really is important to me that conversation happens. But I was really proud of him today, and I hate it when we take. I know he can't always play for 90 minutes every game, but I hate it when we take him off, especially if Martial's not in the squad, because we completely lose our shape. And I was scared he was going to take him off today.
He was going to if Rashford was okay. That's the problem.
Yeah, maybe. And
he got lucky, I think.
And that's why for me, well, but we'd already, when Rashford came off, when it was already, when did Rashford come off?
It was 2-2.
Yeah, 2 minutes before his goal, and that was it. He has to keep him on, especially if we're not winning games or we need a goal, because it's not even about him scoring. We lose our shape. We don't look as good without him in the team, and I think that's really, really important. Viewers, hit the like button for us. Make sure you are subscribing as well. Prime here says, someone timed me out earlier. I went to comment and it said I was timed out. Pure hate and anger, all the praising my team. There's a reason why they fear me. No one fears you, Prime. You just write some nonsense. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's when you come for people, that's when they block you.
Because you just talk, because you'd never say it to anyone's face because you're a troll. So you get blocked a little bit. Some more super chats here. Can someone please tell Rashford, Man United's best attacker and player today on the pitch? You think Rashford's the best on the pitch today?
I think honestly, outside of obviously Garnacho scoring the goals, if you think about almost every time he touched the ball, he made the right decision. He drove at the defense. He put them on the back foot. I said during the game, I'm like, okay, look most of the crosses came in from him. Like he had 3 or 4 crosses that came in across to Garnacho. The ruled out goal should have been an assist. He had the one that would have been a header for Rasmus if he timed it right. He had the assist. Like realistically, every time he touched that ball, he put them in danger. And that's the Rashford that we all know is there. Don't see.
He had a good game today.
He had a great game. I loved him.
Yeah. No, listen, I thought it was interesting in the first half watching him. Body language wasn't good. Nobody's was good. There was all this pressure on the team. But as we started scoring, I think that pressure was being relieved, and you saw them come out. And look, if we've got any chance of improving, we've either got to buy better than Rashford or hope Rashford gets back to his best. Again, I have seen people in the last few days say, basically saying, I hope Rashford doesn't improve when the new owners come in and starts working harder. And I sat there and thought to myself, so you don't want us to improve? It's so weird. Like, who doesn't want Rashford to get back to what he was doing last year? If you're a Man United fan, why wouldn't you want that? It's very weird to me to not want your team to be better. This is the history of the Emery, is what Mike says here. Thanks for helping your second team out today, Terry. I don't have a second team. I only care about my team winning. I tell you that
Nobody
now.
actually thinks Villa's going to win the league.
Nah.
Hey,
Take
man,
that,
my Bromley boys, man. Leave them be.
take that, Gabby from TalkSport. Talk that Lee Gunner, all saying how Villa and Hopkins are going to beat us. Who's Hopkins?
I think you meant Watkins.
Watkins, all right, are going to beat us. Yeah, I'll be chatting to Lee tomorrow. I'm sure I'll get called out for being a hypocrite again. But you praise the manager after you win him out. Yeah, I don't have an agenda. I'll praise him when he does something good. Because the hypocrite would be not doing that when I've called out people like Lee for not being happy when good things happen. So again, it's the opposite of being a hypocrite. But for some people, that'll be twisted into being a hypocrite. It's very weird. Let the narratives loose, tell. I don't know what that means. I mean, you said we blocked your super chat. It's there on the screen. I don't understand what you mean. I don't get the super chat either, but there we go. First time Højlund scored in the game United have won. That is crazy stat. That is a crazy stat.
Mm-hmm.
If Villa want to be considered serious title challengers, surely they shouldn't struggle against Minnows. Last week, they also struggled against Sheffield. Now Man United. Thoughts, panel?
No, it's true. No, it's true. Honestly, the way that we play and the form that we're in, we are a relegation team, and our goal is flipping to stay up in the flipping league. So yes, they should be. They should be destroying us. But they didn't.
It's the Prem. Everybody struggles against everybody at some point in the league. I mean, at the end of the day, we've seen like Luton beat Liverpool this year. It happens, which is why we watch this league.
Almost beat Liverpool.
Almost beat. My bad. I can't. Who did they beat? They beat somebody they shouldn't have beat. It was Chelsea.
Newcastle. It was Newcastle. They beat last week.
Beautiful. Yes.
Prime says here, I'd never look him in the eyes or anything like this. And Prime, DM me on Twitter and I will send you my work address and we'll see if you turn up. I'll give you my work address. In fact, just follow me on Twitter and I'll post my work address on the internet because it's public anyway. Come to my work and we'll have a chat. Let's see how much of a big man you are, brother. I'll give you my address. Come to my house. I'll send you. I'll send location, bruv. I'll send location.